What's going on, everybody? So sometimes when you scroll through ancient history or world history, you come across places that sound exactly the same, but they're actually completely different. So today we're going to be talking about four different people that sound exactly the same, but are actually completely different. So starting off at number one, we're going to talk about the Mōri people of Mauritania. Not to be confused with the people of modern Mauritania, but we'll get back to that in a second. So ancient Mauritania stretched from modern-day Algeria all the way to the Atlantic side of Morocco. And Mauritania was named after the Mōri people of that region, the Amazigh Mōri people of that area of Algeria. They were a prominent group in that area, so that's where the name comes from. Now, the significance of the Mōri people in the time of ancient Mauritania is that they fought during the Punic Wars. They actually firstly sided with Rome and then later switched to Carthage after their king Syphax married a Carthaginian general's daughter. Sadly, the power of love was not strong enough to defeat the Roman and Numidian combination, and they lost at the Battle of Zama at 202 BC. After Rome eliminated the Carthaginian influence of the region, they remained independent and became a vassal state of Rome eventually in 25 BC. However, that also didn't last very long, as they became fully incorporated into the Roman Empire and became the province of Mauritania under Rome in 44 AD. Now, like I said, they don't really have anything connected to modern Mauritania except for the fact that it's called Mauritania based off of ancient Mauritania, and it is still a predominantly Amazigh culture there. Now, number two, what started off as a rebellion against the Macedonian invasion of Alexander the Great ended up becoming the Maurya Empire of India that conquered the entire subcontinent, essentially, and expanded all the way west into the Seleucid Persians in Kandahar, Afghanistan. The Maurya Empire was founded by Chandragupta Maurya in 320 BC and lasted all the way till roughly 185 BC as a decentralized state. But this is kind of a two-for-one because there is a empire, or should I say kingdom, called the Mōri Kingdom, not as large as the original Maurya Empire, but they claim to be the successor, in a sense, of the ancient Maurya. And this Rajput kingdom ruled this northwestern part of India from the 600s all the way to 734 AD. Now, probably the most famous on this list is number three. It's the most well-known, probably because of its most well-known and popularized culture, but this is the Mauri people. The Mauri arrived in Aotearoa in the 13th century and have been there ever since. The Maori lived in what they would call iwi, which were independent small kingdoms, and hapu, which were clans, which were tied by family, and so on and so forth. The Maori identity has never been truly unified, even though there were a few failed attempts during the colonial period in which they did attempt to unify. It never actually fully succeeded. Coupled with the fact of many miscommunicated treaties between the English and the Maori people, it resulted in the Maori people unfortunately losing a lot of their land, and therefore their political influence on the island being overrun by the new English establishment. Now, lastly, at number four, we have the Mōri clan of Japan. This was a very prominent clan in Japan's history, founded in the 13th century by Mōri Suemitsu. The clan was founded in the Kamakura period in the Aiku district of modern-day Kanagawa Prefecture. The Mōri clan peaked during the 1500s during the Sengoku period when they conquered the Chugoku region of western Honshu. Now, during the Sengoku period, there was no stronger navy than the navy of the Mōri clan. The Mōri clan was a significant resistance to the expansion of the daimyo Oda Nobunaga. However, once Nobunaga passed, his general Hashiba Hideyoshi made peace with the Mōri clan, and they stood strongly together against the Tokugawa clan. But this unification didn't last long, as the Tokugawas did overpower and defeat the Mōri clan. However, many years later in the 1860s, the Mōri clan would play a significant part of the Sacho alliance that later led to the de-establishment of the Tokugawa, successfully ending the Edo period and bringing about the very famous Meiji Restoration. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something. Stay connected to your roots. I'll catch you on the next one. Ashe.